Ang taon ay hudyat ng magandang pangitain para sa tournament na ito. Panibagong season na naman ng Liga ng bawat Pilipino at andito kami para ihatid ito para sa inyo. Ito ang Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 4. Meron tayong 4 na laban ngayon sa 3 laban sa 18, 16 at 14 under division sa pagitan ng makabagong San Juan Mighty Warriors at Bulacan JT Taipan. Magsisimula ito sa 18 under, tapos mamaya mayroon tayong sa 14 under at ang huling game natin para sa araw na ito ay sa 16 under division. Good afternoon ladies and gentlemen, ako po si Joel Parcon at kasama ko ang aking partner, walang iba kundi si Noy African. Noy, kamusta ka? Bagong season para dito sa Junior MPBL.
At muling pagbabalik sa Junior MPBL, of course. Pagkatapos ng 4 na taon, kung sinabi mo sa akin 4 years ago na after 4 years nandito tayo ulit, papaniwalaan kita. At napakasaya para sa lahat ng mga manonood na makikita natin, bibigyan ng oportunidad itong mga kabataan na magkaroon ng opportunity na magkaroon ng career sa busluan.
Marami na nga ang mga bata na nabigyan ng oportunidad na magkaroon ng career dito sa basketball dahil dito sa Junior MPBL. At ngayong taon na to, meron din naman tayong mga teams no, na maglalaban. At dito na tayo titignan natin ang mga averages nitong ating maglalaban. At magsanuan at ng 18 Bulacan sa huling season. Kita natin ang makabagong San Juan na nag-average sila ng 79.8 points samantalang itong Bulacan naman 62.5.
As you can see, very dominant nga itong makabagong San Juan last season. Of course, they are the defending champions in the 18 and under division. They swept Palawan in the national finals, but the thing is, iba na yung mga players na nandito, and of course that is the same thing for Bulacan, who had really a struggle last season, only finished at number 11, only winning 3 games. And it's an opportunity for both teams to start fresh.
Oo, and speaking of starting fresh, magkakaroon din tayo ng panibagong mga insights pa mula sa ating kasama. The third member of our panel, none other than our courtside reporter, Quinn Barcarce. Quinn, kamusta dyan?
Joel and Noy, tama, it's good to be back para sa 4th season ng Junior MPBL. Welcome back sa inyo. And I can describe both teams ng same but different. Lalo na for San Juan, sabi ni Coach, from a mix of players from different school, now they are focusing on their LaSalle Green Hills team. A decision that was made intentional para makapag-focus sila doon sa kanilang main league. But same goal pa rin, syempre, maprotektahan itong kanilang national championship. For the side of Bulacan JT Taipan naman, Assistant Coach Andy Chongson says his players are under pressure, admittedly, lalo pat 30% mula sa yun ang kanilang players ngayon umangat mula sa 16 under team. So naturally, mas dapat iangat nila yung kanilang skills when it comes to basketball. I'll give more details maya-maya lamang, but for now, let's turn it over to our venue announcer.
Opening Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 4, ang Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino here at the City of Life, BIÑAN City, Province of Laguna. It's the first game of today's triple header between Makabagong San Juan Mighty Warriors and JT Bulacan Taipan. Now let us meet the starters first for JT Bulacan Taipan. Starting guard number 8, Nash Al-Inazi. To guard number 27, Josh Liban. At forward number 30, Jared Beloyes. Other forward number 11, Lance Santos. And man in the middle, number 5, Zane Libuno. The head coach is John Paul Magbitang, assisted by Andy Roy Johnson, Rafael Del Pozo, team manager Charles Kimpo, and team owner Joe Tai. And now let us meet the starters for Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 3 18 under national champions, Makabagong San Juan Mighty Warriors. Starting guard number 10, Lexi Gakrama. To guard number 13, Joseph Caloy. At forward number 2, Jacob Hizon. Other forward number 3, Patrick Pasinos. And at center number 26, Austin Arsik. The head coach of Makabagong San Juan Mighty Warriors is the Rainman, Ren Ritualo, assisted by King Importante, team manager Andoy Reyes, and team owner also the Rainman, Ren Ritualo.
And we're just about ready to start dito sa ating unang laban para sa panibagong season ng Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Starting 5, nakikita po natin sa screen kanina lamang. Ito naman ang para sa Bulacan, sa San Juan. So may mga aabangan tayo dito. May mga ilan dito mga pangalan na nare-recognize natin mula sa mga nakaraang taon na kinover natin itong Junior MPBL, Noy.
Especially on the side of San Juan. Of course, si Calooy, he used to play, I believe, 16 under for San Pedro, but that was 2 seasons ago. So, and of course, Patrick Pasinos, very versatile, big. And I just like to say, let's get that Doride ball rolling.
Of course. Doride, of course, ang bola ng Pinoy is the official ball of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Ito si Pasinos. Goes to the middle. Nice drop pass. Arsik with an easy lay-in.
And again, the familiarity of this San Juan team, of course, they are representing the core of, the whole team. Sabi nga ni Coach Ren Ritualo, mga Lasal Green Hills. So they're trying to see which players they can bring up to the NCAA juniors level. And this will be a great way for them to be able to evaluate talent for their team.
Yun din kasing isang way din para magamit ng mga teams natin itong Junior MPBL, no? They use Junior MPBL as a jump off board para sa kanilang teams when they go to their collegiate or their high school tournaments. And ito na yung sinabi mo kanina na nagkakaroon ng opportunities yung mga bata para magpakitang gilas dito sa ating Junior MPBL.
And I believe, well, on the flip side, itong JT Bulacan Taipan, I believe this is a grassroots program. They're looking for talents all over Bulacan, and they've given a lot of opportunities already. And of course, yung isa sa mga paborito natin dyan, si Russell Del Pozo.
Russell Del Pozo.
Na I'm still trying to check where he ended up. Last I heard he was in UST, but was not able to play in the UAAP Juniors.
And Pasinos will be called for steps. First turnover para dito sa Makabagong San Juan Mighty Warriors.
You can see both teams trying to press full court.
Lamang right now ang JT Bulacan Taipan 3-2. Pelaez gets it to the corner. Triple on the way. No. Rebound going to Jacob Hizon. He's gonna go all the way for the lay-in.
The problem there for JT Bulacan Taipan, no one tried to stop the basketball. So he just went full court, court to court without really not much anyone trying to stop him.
Mintis na naman doon ang jumper nitong si Liban. And si Jacob Hizon, magmula nung una nating na-cover to, he is a point forward, no? Or even point center at times. No? Pwede mo siyang hayaang siya yung magdala ng bola.
And you can see here the trust that's being given to him, trying to be that primary playmaker for the San Juan team.
Gakrama will try for three. Yes, sir!
Again, set up by Hizon, finding the open Gakrama for that open three.
5-0 run by San Juan, and that is swatted away by Joseph Calooy.
Again, you'd like to talk about the offensive prowess. As you can see here, that setup coming from Hizon to Gakrama, going back to Calooy. He's more known as an offensive player, but you can see in that play how he can also play defense.
Yun nga, when he was first playing dito sa ating liga, ayun, natawagan na siya ng foul dun. Pero pwede na sana makredit din na block yun.
Kasi sumali ka pa. Nung ako yung pumupuri sa depensa niya,
hindi
okay
pala
naman
dapat.
eh.
Okay, sige, pwede.
Nung sinimulan mo,
Natawagan tuloy.
Some coaches would call a foul a defensive mistake, and that time, Joseph Calooy was out of position and still tried to go for the block. Again, a great setup there by Pelaez. And it's Santos now at the line.
And that lead is cut down to 3, 7-4 with 7 minutes and 7 seconds to go dito sa ating first quarter of the first game of Season 4 of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Calooy at the wing, looking to attack. Gets it to the corner, but Hizon couldn't hang on to the pass, and it will go out of bounds.
So he had Pasinos had the seal over a smaller defender. Hindi nga lang nakita ni Calooy.
Ito na, tinawid na ng Bulacan ang bola. Liban back up top. He's being guarded by Hizon. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Liban begins the attack. Fakes a pass outside and takes the shot himself.
And the last line of defense was really the only defense played on him as Hizon was faked off by that fake pass.
Calooy, have mercy!
Wala pa tayong 4 na minuto. Meron na tayong highlight. Galing kay Joseph Calooy, ready in tournament mode.
And that is a jumper mula dito kay Santos. That is his 5th point. Lumalaban pa rin dito ang Bulacan. Hindi nagpapatinag sa ating 2025 national champions. Liban, nagmamadali. Liban attacks. He is bumped by Hizon, and that will be a blocking foul.
The only thing not going right para dito sa San Juan, aside from that jam coming from Joseph Calooy, they already have 3 team fouls, while Bulacan still has none.
And a couple of substitutions. Arsik and Hizon will go to the bench. Mukhang itong si Liban ang main player para dito sa Bulacan. Shooting the 3 off the front iron. Good transition defense being shown by Bulacan, but at the last second, may foul na itatawag dito kay Cruz.
Well, they actually played good transition defense in the sense that they got back on defense, but there was nobody who tried to stop the basketball. And I believe, especially on the first line of that zone defense, that's your primary job, is to stop that basketball. And Pasinos just pretty much dribbled his way into the paint.
Yun nga lang, he misses his first free throw. The score is still tied at 9-all. 5 minutes and 15 seconds to go dito sa ating first quarter. Pasinos will have a second opportunity to get his first point of this game. And he sinks it. Ito ulit ang pressure mula dito sa San Juan. Bulacan. Oh, that ball is tipped out by Santos. It will stay with the white shirts.
A good job by Gonzalez to be able to recognize that double coming, but you'd like those passes to be a little quicker, a little crisper, so that will be able to break that press easily.
De La Cruz nasa ibabaw. Medyo malayo siya. Looking to use that screen. A couple of feet behind the three-point line. Masyadong mahina. But that jumper goes.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if you see someone from Bulacan shooting it from the parking lot. Diyan ang galing si Russell Del Pozo eh.
Precisely. Parang nagiging trademark ng Bulacan team to have that kind of a shooter. That pass was a little off. And it will go to the sideline and back to Bulacan.
You know, coaches hate those no-look passes, especially when they go haywire. Dahil sana tiningnan mo na lang.
Oo nga. As we take another look at that jumper from the corner. Lamang na ulit ang Bulacan. 11-10. And of course, andito tayo sa magandang venue, ang ALONTE Sports Complex in the City of Life, BIÑAN, Laguna.
When you're going up against that full court pressure, the last thing you want to do is panic. And that's just gonna cause a lot of those turnovers.
Eto ngayon ang San Juan. Iniikot ang bola. Santos will try a three. Yes, sir! So balik ang lamang dito sa San Juan. They get a steal and count that baby and a foul.
So right now, it's the turnovers that's starting to hurt Bulacan. Just when they brought in their second five, parang ito yung five na medyo nagulat dito sa pressure being brought by makabagong San Juan. And if you're coming off the bench, you always have to be aware of what's happening on the court. You cannot afford to be surprised when you check in and seem bewildered with the amount of pressure being shown nito makabagong San Juan.
Oo, dapat mas prepared kayo at mas na-brief kayo kung paano i-handle yung pressure. Muntikan pang mag-turnover ulit doon. Opposite corner, three! No! Rebound going to the black shirts. Looking down court. Nothing materializing. Here's Santos. He hit a three earlier. Sidestep and gets that shot off balance na at lahat. Pasok pa rin.
Staying composed in that penetration as it's now a 6-point advantage for San Juan.
7-0 run para sa Mighty Warriors and they cause another turnover on the side of Bulacan.
You can see nagpalitan na ng tao for both teams as ito nga, even Joseph Caloy has already being subbed out. So it's a new five for San Juan, and the second group has really brought in that energy, allowing them the 6-point lead.
Here's Teodoro. He will attack once again. Misses this time, but they get the offensive rebound. Pass is off, but it was touched by a player from Bulacan. Gonzalez looking for options. Gives it up to the top. 3 seconds on the shot clock. They need to hoist this up, and they run out of clock.
And the problem here, the shot clock on top of the basket is off, and we have the scoreboard on the side, but you still have to be aware. It's not an excuse. You have to be aware where the shot clock is.
Pero tuloy pa rin ang pressure ng makabagong San Juan. Finally na itawid nila. Baseline jumper no good, but there's the offensive rebound, too strong on the putback attempt. Steal by De La Cruz. Another jumper off the iron. One good thing para dito sa Bulacan, they're getting offensive rebounds kaso hindi nila nako-convert.
That's right, they're actually getting some open shots here. Whenever they break that press, they're getting open shots. And it's imperative for you to make those shots to force San Juan to stop pressing.
Yeah, so far, hindi pa effective. Even the press break, wala yung usual na gut na lumalabas para dito sa Bulacan.
coming into a new season. I mean, you've been here. JT Bulacan Taipan has been one of the pioneers. They've been here since season 1, so it shouldn't be a surprise that teams are pressing here. This time, they're able to make the correct read, the outlet pass leading to a layup this time. Because earlier, they were breaking the press and they were ending up shooting from the outside. The threes, you can understand, but taking long twos,
Especially in today's game, eh, no?
yeah, it's a low percentage shot. You just broke the press. You exerted a lot of effort. Might as well get the best shot possible. If it's not there, might as well set up and try to score in the half court.
At ayun, na-break na naman nilang press. The 3 is short, but they get another offensive rebound. And the reason why they're getting these offensive rebounds is because of the press din.
Yeah, that's
There's
right.
mas konti yung defenders, kumbaga. But they need to convert. Right now, they're just down by 4. Losing the ball. Ew, that is an unsportsmanlike foul called on Kalachan.
More of the advantage foul nature. No real intention to hurt, but again, that's still going to cause 2 free throws and ball possession for San Juan. So you turn the ball over on one side. Instead of getting back on defense, you commit a foul. So you give an opportunity for your opponents to get maybe 4 or 5 points in one possession. So kung ikaw yung player na naka-foul, na-convert ng kalaban mo 2 free throws, naka 3 points, -5 ka agad.
-5 ka kagad sa plus-minus mo. Kaya pinaupo muna si Kalachan.
So if he converts the 2 free throws, -2 lang siya.
-2
Kasi
lang.
wala na siya pag naka-convert.
True. Yeah, mintis nga lang yung unang free throw
Medyo
nito si Teodoro.
nagpapaka-stats geek tayo dito. No?
Kaya ka naman nandyan eh. Second free throw para dito kay Teodoro.
Considering how San Juan seemed to have dominated the second part of this first quarter, Bulacan is only down by 4.
Medyo malapit pa, no? We've got 32 seconds to go in the first quarter. Post up by De Leon. Up and under, but he took too many steps.
When you attack in the paint, you're pretty much going into the defense, the zone defense of Bulacan that time. So you'd like to move the ball first and maybe get some drop passes inside.
At muntikan pang madaganan itong ating timekeeper. Buti na lang, medyo mabilis ang reflexes nitong si Teodoro. Pati nung ating timekeeper.
Kung sa side natin yun, mabagal na yung reflexes
Mabagal na yung
natin.
reflexes natin. Mga tito na tayo mga nandito. De La Cruz setting things up. Looking to attack, gives it up. 45-3. Yes, sir!
Lead is down to just 1 point now.
6 seconds to go. The 3 is up. No. One last attempt by Teodoro. And that is it for the first quarter. The score is 17-16 in favor of the Makabagong San Juan Mighty Warriors. And that is the first quarter of this first game in the 18 under division of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Magbabalik po tayo para sa second quarter. We'll be back.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga.
Buena mano. I'm sure you've heard of it, but did you know it's a phrase from Spanish that literally means a good hand? At para sa ating mga Pinoy, we use it often sa business. Sa unang customer na bumili, hoping it'll bring good luck. And for this first match para sa ating 4th season, both coaches agree na every game is important, lalo na itong simula to set the tone and have the momentum on their side. For Team Makabagong San Juan, aiming to restart and level up their game, they'll show the same effort, hustle, and power they've shown from the past season. Mataas ang na-set na standard as the defending champions. But kakayanin daw. They got the first point today, and the question now is, will they be able to continue it and have this match and Buena Mano up on their side? Noy and Joel.
And thank you for that report, Quinn. And ito nga ang ating Buena Mano para sa Season 4.
Very true. Every game is important, especially at the start of the season. And in first and one, it's good that you're defending champion. You've got that target on your back. Although, hindi mo naman na-earn yun eh. Kasi this is an entirely new lineup. This is not the squad that won the championship like a few months ago. And meron silang target on their back. And since it's opening day, you'd expect that all the coaches will be scouting already. They'd be watching this game.
Titignan nila yan ngayon kung sino talaga dito ang nag-step up mula sa last season. De La Cruz once again from Del Pozo country. Missing on that 3.
He's already part of the junior MPBL jargon.
Oo. Samantalang Naganyo with a basket off the left hand.
Physical finish going into the defender's body, not allowing him to get a block.
On the layup, foul was called Libunaw. Missing. As we take another look at this attack. Yun naman ang tinuturo ng mga coach, di ba? Pag magda-drive ka, drive into the body of your defender.
Ang problema lang doon, yung defender that time, he wasn't really looking to challenge anymore. Natamaan pa din.
Natamaan pa rin siya.
But he's on the free throw line right now. Chance to make it up, but he misses on the first. That's Libunaw.
Lamang right now ng 5 ang San Juan, 21-16. Violation, tinawag. Foul. Dito sa JT Bulacan Taipan. So bola babalik dito sa Mighty Warriors. And that's Dominic Tuason with the ball. Gives it up to Teodoro. Pero nasungkit ang bola ni Balondo. The layup is off. But it will count. Basket interference.
I like the attitude there by Chodoro. Lost the basketball. Had it stolen. Although he goaltending, pero you could see the effort there trying to chase that one down.
Tuason. Almost got bottled up there. Naganya, they give it up down low. Medyo butterfingers right now ang itong makabagong San Juan Mighty Warriors.
2 straight overs there for Chodoro. See there, hit the backboard first. That's why it's a goaltending.
He wanted a Tayshaun Prince moment.
Really had to go there.
You know that I always have to go there.
Pwede namang Lebron, mas kilala sa chase down eh. Had to go there. That was against Orlando. Was it? No?
Indiana. Reggie Miller.
Naalala ko pala kaninang umaga.
Kaninang umaga. Natalo ang Detroit kaninang umaga. Ito na naman, Tres. Off the back iron. Parang pinapractice yata talaga ng Bulacan to no?
I'd like to see the practice facility of itong Bulacan. Dahil dyan din tumitira si Russell Del Pozo
Samantalang si Bulanadi na mas malapit siya sa linya, pumasok yung kanyang Tres.
3 points din
Oo. Santos, hindi na nakabugso ng Tres magmula kaninang first quarter, but underneath, Teodoro asserting his presence. Looks like he is going to be the inside power para dito sa Mighty Warriors. Once again, back-to-back threes para dito kay Kevin Bulanadi.
Wondering if he's related to the Bulanadi now playing in the MPBL.
The layup does not go. Naganyo, he will try the mid-ranger. No. And that ball will go back to Bulacan.
Tinuturuan kaya lumayap mga players sa Bulacan. I mean, of all the teams that we've been covering from even from season 1, it looks like that three-pointer is a major weapon.
Para dito sa Bulacan
Sa
talaga.
Bulacan,
No?
yeah.
Parang yun yung ano talaga nila. As Jacob Hizon has checked back into this game and grabs that rebound. Ito na naman, coast to coast. Jumper is off to the left.
Better recognition for Bulacan, able to stop the basketball this time. First quarter, pinabayaan lang nila ng coast to coast.
Oh, Bulanadi, ayaw magpa-heat check. Binigay sa ilalim. Block, tinayuan lang yung tira na yon. Ito ulit Bulanadi. Fakes the three, goes inside. Pinoy step, kicks it out. Three is on the way. Short. At mapuputakan ng 24. Etong JT Bulacan Taipan.
I'm wondering, may iba ba silang nakikitang linya sa floor? Because they're not taking regular threes here. Itong Bulacan, easily 4 to 5 times already we're seeing them shooting from the 4-point line, which does not exist.
Here in the junior MPBL. Nice steal once again. And this time, siniguro ng San Juan player na hindi muna tumama sa board. On the other side, that is Hizon. Count that baby and a foul.
That time, Patrick Basinos with the chase down block. I mean, I wouldn't fault De La Cruz here for trying to finish. He was actually apologizing to the bench. He did nothing wrong. He went strong to the basket. Just so happened, Basinos was stronger than him. And Jacob Hizon able to finish on the other end with an end one.
So balik dito ang lamang sa San Juan, 25 to 24. Chance for Hizon to make it 2, but nabati ko ang kanyang free throw. Halfway through the second quarter. Of course, ang lahat ng ito ay hindi magiging posible kung wala ang ating mga official sponsors, ang Chef's Magic. Make every meal a magic moment. Growy, beat the growth deadline. Switch to Growy. As we take a look at that floater. Meron din tayong Milo. Every champion has my Milo story. Doray, ang bola ng Pinoy. Official ball of Junior MPBL. Don Benito, ang pambansang kasaba. ManiPay, the digital e-wallet built for the community. Pay with power, pay with trust. Solar Sports, action never stops. Pound Active for quality sportswear. And Pound for Pound Fitness. Be Liga ready.
Ever since season 1, yan ang pangarap ko, makapag pound for pound fitness. I'm just packing on the pounds, but not pound for pound.
Basinos misses on that fadeaway jumper. Here's Tiongson. Almost a steal by Basinos, but it will stay with the white shirts. Timeout on the floor. The score is 27 to 24. 3-point lead for San Juan. 3 minutes and 48 seconds here in the second quarter. We'll be back.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to.
And it is currently a 3-point lead for the makabagong San Juan Mighty Warriors, 27 to 24. Joel Parcon pa rin po, kasama aking partner na si Noy Africa and si Quinn Barcarce on the sidelines, bringing you this first game of Season 4, Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Bulacan with possession. Triggering the inbound, Johan Tiongson. Calling out the play, they've got 10 seconds on the shot clock. He will hoist it up from 27 feet. No good. Once again, still nothing. Jacob Hizon finally gets the rebound. Looking for a lane down the middle, up and in.
That lane has been open. Siguro dahil mataas ang presyo ng gasolina. Because it's been wide open for Jacob Hizon.
Dire-diretso, pangatlong attempt niya na yun eh. Here he is once again. He will try a three this time. Yes, sir!
That's going to be a problem for Bulacan. First, you have to stop penetration, and all of a sudden, he shows that he can hit from the outside too.
Going inside, and that is another block mula dito kay Lance Santos.
Second standing block.
As Hizon attacks once again. This time, it's too strong. Sorry, that was Sander Maranan pala, yung naka-standing block kanina. Bulanadi. Naging shy na siya mula sa labas after those back-to-back three-pointers earlier that gave them the lead 24-23. Pasinos this time. Bukas na bukas ang lane.
That time, Ali was trying to wait.
Akala ko dadakdak.
I was expecting him to put that in. Anyway, earlier si Ali, he did not try to stop the basketball. He waited for Pasinos to get all the way for that layup. Hindi nga alam, sobrang taas pala tumalo ng Pasinos.
Here he is once again. Pasinos. No whistle. Was looking for the foul. And it's Hizon who will be called for the blocking foul.
If you're Pasinos, you're visibly stronger than the bigs of Bulacan. Why try to fish for a foul? Try your best to finish despite the contact. I mean, you should be expecting that contact to come at some point.
As another giant from the Mighty Warriors checks in, that's Kalanasan. Owen Kalanasan checking into the game. Bulanadi, libre mula sa tres. No. Pasinos with another rebound. Wanted to pitch it ahead to Joseph Calooy. Hizon at the wing. Loses. Bulanadi goes up for three. No. Asking for a foul. Ito ulit si Liban. Nagmamadali. He will attack the defense. Kicks it out. Bulanadi for three. Yes, sir. That's his third.
All of his threes actually came from that exact same spot.
And he is the one na bumubuhay dito sa Bulacan so far. Siyam ang lamang ng San Juan. 36-27, less than a minute to go in the second quarter. Pasinos loses the ball. Gets it right back. But nagkakat na si Kalanasan nung pinasa niya ang bola.
The right decision there was to actually have to wait as Bulanadi hitting another three from the same spot. I'm wondering why he's even taking threes from other spots because so far 3 out of 4 siya dun sa spot na yun.
Double block there mula sa San Juan. Pasinos and Kalanasan. Pasinos making up for that earlier miss as Joseph Calooy munti ka nang mag-look away after yung tumira.
Napansin niya yata na pinag-uusapan lang natin si Hizon at si Pasinos. And of course, Calooy, a very capable scorer already with 5 in the game.
Tingnan natin ulit yung kanyang tres. Hindi lang nakita yung slight look away. Double figure advantage para dito sa San Juan, 39-27.
Well, if you're a part of this San Juan team, mahirap yung role na maging marksman eh. Coach mo ba naman, the rain man, di ba? Mataas yung standards eh.
Oh. We've got 20 seconds to go. Importante na kung titira ka sa labas, siguraduhin mo.
Huwag ka magpapanggap na shooter kung hindi.
Oo. Bulanadi. Flyby, gives it up to Santos. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Got the shot off in the nick of time. And Liban, 3 seconds to go in the quarter. Hizon will hoist it up. That's short. At the half, it's a 10-point lead for Makabagong San Juan Mighty Warriors, 39-29. And as we take a look at some highlights from that last play mula dito sa Bulacan. And It is right now a 10-point lead for the 2025 champions. We'll be back for the halftime. This is Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 4.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
And from tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts, and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. And yan ang ating Chef's Magic Quarter Scene Stealer. Brought to us by Chef's Magic. Parang magandang gumamit ng Chef's Magic pag nagluluto
Eh, mahilig ka pa naman magluto.
Oo nga eh.
Hindi ko pa natitikman yan.
Hanapin natin yan sa ating mga sukilahan. Anyway, at the half, the score is 39-29. It's a 10-point lead for the makabagong San Juan Mighty Warriors over JT Bulacan Taipan. Joel Parcon. Joel Parcon pa rin po, bringing you the action alongside my partner, Noy Africa, dito sa ating unang laro para sa Season 4 ng Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. So, of course, kasama din natin ang ating courtside reporter na si Queen Barcarce. Nung first quarter, Noy, ano yung napansin mong storylines natin?
Well, nung first quarter specifically, nung first five ng both teams, it was pretty much even until the second group came in for itong makabagong San Juan and really changed that game. Although yung Bulacan nga was able to get back into the ball game only down by one after one quarter. Unfortunately for them, in that second quarter, those turnovers, they were starting to pile up, and yung pressure defense nga ng San Juan was really creating a lot of problems for them. And also, their interior defense was pretty much non-existent, allowing San Juan to shoot 13 out of 23 from the two-point area. That's more than half of their shots. And for the side of Bulacan, it's no secret they're gonna try to bomb away from the outside, and they've already attempted 20 times and only converted 4. So pareho lang sila ng conversion rate, conversions ng San Juan. San Juan went 4 out of 9, but with a better percentage. So right now for Bulacan, maybe it's time to veer away from the 3-point areas. What Bulanadi did earlier, as San Juan was starting to close out on him after he hit 3 3-pointers, able to find a teammate for an open short corner jumper. So maybe the adjustments are more on the side of Bulacan, how to address that pressure defense coming from San Juan, and of course try to activate other players aside from Bulanadi, and maybe try to take those threes a little closer. Kasi it's the same. It's still the same 3 points. Even if you make it, it's still 3 points. But yun nga, well, aside from the fact that it's open because it's way too far.
It's way too far. Exactly. At medyo nahirapan din naman itong JT Bulacan Taipan na umatake sa loob. Kasi pag umatake sila, merong napakaraming malalaking player para dito sa makabagong San Juan Mighty Warriors na nag-aantay sa kanilang mga attempts.
But interestingly, even though yun nga, yung height advantage seems to be on the side of San Juan, rebounding-wise, 22-21, only at 1 rebound advantage for San Juan. But then again, San Juan has been shooting better from the field, so no need for those offensive rebounds, as JT Bulacan had 9 offensive rebounds in the first half, having 7 second chance points against just 2 for San Juan. But for the side of San Juan, you don't really need those second chance points if you're making most of your shots.
At nakita rin natin kanina ilang mga coast-to-coast na ginagawa itong San Juan, no, na atake. Kaya importante din sa pagdating sa depensa naman ng Bulacan, they need to not just get back on defense, but make sure that ilang beses mo nasabi yun, they stop the ball.
Yeah, that's right. So even if San Juan only has a 2-point fast break advantage, 6 fast break points, I felt like a lot of those other points were like fast break points because wala namang humarang dun sa mga those guys trying to go post to post.
Exactly. As the layup that was off balance on the rebound, loose ball foul ang itatawag dito sa Bulacan.
Well, right now, if you look at the leading scorers for both teams, it seems to be Jacob Hizon has taken the opportunity of being that main guy for San Juan already with 11 points. As you can see, he's handling the basketball and trying to make the decisions for his team. And he missed.
Mintis nga lang, pinuri mo rin kasi.
Kaya nga napatigil ako, baka sakaling kung na-shoot nga, di tama ako.
Tama,
diba?
oo.
Anyway, on the other side, it has been Bulanadi with those 3 threes leading the way for them. But I felt like hindi pa rin nila nakikita who is their main guy on the side of Bulacan.
Exactly. This might also be chance for them, chance for self-discovery para dito sa buong team ng JT Bulacan Taipan, as Arsik gets that loose ball but turns it right back over. The layup is up and in para dito kay Santos. Bulacan trying their hand at some pressure. Santos forced to give up that foul on Calooy.
And if you've been watching this game, you would have expected that it's actually Bulacan that should be turning that ball over. But it's actually San Juan with more turnovers already, 14 in the game.
As that is Calooy with his second triple of the ball game. He now has 8 points para dito sa San Juan.
And this Calooy making those threes, you don't feel surprised because you've seen it before.
As De La Cruz gives up the ball, Calooy gives it up. Alley-oop! Yes!
I found it unnatural for him to try to give up the ball when he had a smaller defender, but he still ended up finishing on that fast break.
Pasinos getting the rebound there. Here's San Juan once again on the attack. No whistle. Game goes on. De La Cruz will pull back. Gives it up to Liban. Liban goes inside. The floater is no good. He's on up ahead. Joseph Calooy with a slam.
He makes it look easy.
Last season, it was Andre Ugadan who was giving us those highlights para dito sa San Juan. It looks like it's Joseph Calooy who will do that this season para dito sa team na to.
Right now, yung fast break points ng San Juan, totoo na.
They are now up by 15, 48 to 33. 6 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the third quarter as De La Cruz. Ayan, medyo mas lumapit na yung kanyang tira. Pumasok.
And very well set up that time on a drive-in kick.
As San Juan Pasinos gives it inside. Libre si Jacob Hizon.
We haven't seen much of that, but when San Juan tries to be patient on offense and try to execute against that zone defense, they're getting layups.
Samantalang si Santos naman, fade away on that one leg. Pasok ang kanyang jumper. Providing a bit of offense para sa JT Bulacan Taipan. Pasinos looking for someone to give the ball up to. Gives it up to Arsik. Triple on the way. Bounces out. Ball will go back to Bulacan. Nagmamadali. To the corner. Liban for three. Yes, sir!
Well, looks like they heard us during halftime as they are taking regular threes now and have made back-to-back. Puts the lead down to just 9.
Back to single digits as Pasinos will try to answer. Rolls out. Liban once again on the attack. He will take the shot this time off the back iron. Ball bounces around, picked up by Pasinos, stolen by De La Cruz. He will take the three. Main weapon pa rin talaga ng Bulacan Antres.
The difference about those last two shots by De La Cruz and the two previous conversions for them, the other two were set up. This time he was trying to create off the dribble. If you're Bulacan, you might want to be a little more patient and try to set those up.
And we've got a report from Quinn right now. Quinn, take it away.
Well, Noy and Joel, you were curious kanina if tinuturuan bang mag-layup itong Bulacan JT Taipan. And the answer to that is yes, definitely. Axel Gonzalez of Bulacan says it's part of their drills sa kanilang usual 3 to 5 hour training. They say after their main league as a basketball team of Living Angels Christian Academy, tuloy-tuloy na raw sila sa training for junior MPBL. Aside from shooting, kailangan daw each player gets to make a 3-made layup. So hanggat hindi nakakashoot, walang titigil. A skill they practiced every day, now showing in the early part of the season. That's Bulacan JT Taipan, locked in for junior MPBL. Back to you, gentlemen.
And thank you, Quinn. Oo naman, tinuturuan mag-layup. Ito naman talaga si Noy.
I was being sarcastic. Paano kaya yung ano nila? What are the requirements for them to get to go home? Ilang threes made kaya?
Oo, yun yung ispang question, no? Baka mamaya 100 shots. As that lead is back up to 12, 53 to 41, halfway through the third quarter. De La Cruz is on the floor, trying to wipe something off of his face as Calooy stops at 3. Short. Rebound. Dalawang black shirts nag-agawan. Gakrama gets a screen from De Leon. Gives it up to Calooy. Down low. Pasinos. Triangle offense. Pasinos will go for the short hook. Doesn't go. Here's Bulacan once again on the attack. The layup is up and in. Para dito kay Libunaw.
Kasama sa drills nila yan. You have to
Oh,
make
yun
3 layups.
Ano yung sinabi
time-
ni Quinn?
This time against contact. But we haven't seen much of them, trying to attack aggressively in the paint. Maybe that's something that they can work on, especially since that floor is being forced to be spaced out because they've been taking all of those threes. So you do that, try to open up the lanes, and we'd like to see them try to attack it more.
And a three-point play converted para dito kay Zane Libunaw. Cuts that lead back down to 9, 53 to 44 as Calooy will try another 3. Second miss in a row. Libunaw showing some energy. Pelaez from 45. Yes, sir!
Once again, off a skip pass. So they're getting better percentages when those shots are coming off assist.
That's a screen, but it is illegal.
And not necessarily the fault of De Leon because if you're the ball handler, you have to wait for that screen to be set first.
Medyo nauna ng mga half second itong si Gakrama nung gumalaw na siya papunta dun sa screen. Skip pass once again. Libunao for 3. Not this time. Ball is tipped. Goes to Teodoro. Nauuna si Calooy. Napalakas ang kanyang layup. Hindi daw kasi dakdak.
Maybe he should have just finished stronger that time.
Here's De La Cruz. Bothered there by De Leon, but the putback is there. Libuna once again breathing life into the JT Bulacan Taipan offense. They're now down by just 4.
9-second chance points here, ready for JT Bulacan. So if you're San Juan, really need to box out.
Offensive rebound. The putback is too strong. Ball is tipped out and will go back to the white shirts. Momentum slowly shifting towards Bulacan's side.
I'm really not sure if it's a case of San Juan. Whenever they get that double-digit lead, they tend to relax. Or is it Bulacan, pressing that sense of urgency, that panic button to try to get back in the game? And right now, they're only down by 4, as you said.
And if kanina, di ba na-point out natin na the second unit of San Juan had the better of the second unit of Bulacan. Right now, it's the other way around. Yung Bulacan yung mas medyo gigil dito sa ating second half.
Well, I think coming off the halftime break, yung Bulacan yung nagulat dun sa energy that San Juan was bringing in. And I think itong second 5, so far, ng Bulacan doing a better job dahil kanina sila yung nagulat back in the first quarter.
Ito na tinatawid. And it has been this guy, Libunao. Up and under, just short on the layup. Teodoro with a rebound. Sees 3 white shirts ahead. Takes it strong and picks up a foul.
Once again, another case of no one stopping the basketball. I mean, I've been sounding like a broken record right from the first quarter. But again, sometimes that's a problem when you set up that zone defense. You try to set that position right away. So if you're the last line of defense, you can't really expect that center to try to meet the ball up top. So it's really the job of the guards to stop those penetrations, especially coming off those rebounds. Defensive rebounds at that.
Defensive rebounds at that. That's true. If there is a chink in the armor of the mighty Warriors, it is their free throw shooting. They are currently 3 out of 9. As that triple from Tuelaes is too strong. So ito, makikita na naman natin. Tumatakbo na naman ng mighty Warriors. But better at getting back on defense and setting things up, stopping the ball. Layup does not go. De Leon with a putback.
Should expect to see more of that from the bigger, taller, stronger front line of Makabagong San Juan. Get those offensive rebounds, get a lot more second chance points.
As we take another look at that replay, De Leon parachuting in for that offensive rebound. Good screen by Teodoro. Libunao asking the refs to call an offensive foul. Instead, it is traveling down low.
But what you like about Libunao was trying to ask for a foul, but he didn't stop playing.
Still had an eye on the offensive player. Skip pass. 3 on the way. Yes, sir!
Yan ang mahirap when you're going up against a team that shoots a lot of threes. All it takes is, one hot streak for them to get back into the ball game.
Precisely. They're now down by just 4 once again. Back-to-back 3-point shots doesn't go for San Juan. And this is an easy layup para dito kay Prince King de la Cruz.
For San Juan, you do not want to get beat getting back in transition. This is a smaller Bulacan team and you expect them to be a lot quicker.
10 seconds to go in the quarter. Teodoro kicks it out. It's stolen by De La Cruz. Up ahead is Libunao. Libunao fouled, and that basket will count.
Right now, it's Bulacan giving San Juan a dose of their own medicine. Back-to-back fast break points. Libunao has been quite the energy provider for them. 9 points now in the game.
At lumapit dito si Comkit, ano, parang buwan naman, ano, pag ang pagbabalik ni Coach Neuver time. Libuna misses on the free throw. Santos, last second shot. He will run out of clock. At the end of 3 quarters, it is 56 all. Nangangamoy Neuver time. Panibagong season. Same Coach Noy. And we'll be back for the 4th quarter. This is Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 4.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok.
And as we begin the 4th quarter, pasalamatan natin ang official sponsors ng Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 4. You've got Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. Growy, beat the growth deadline, switch to Growy. Milo, every champion has my Milo story. Doray, ang bola ng Pinoy, the official ball of Junior MPBL. Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasaba. MannyPay, the digital e-wallet built for the community. Pay with power, pay with trust. Solar Sports, action never stops. Pound Active for quality sportswear, and Pound for Pound Fitness. Be Liga ready. The score is 56 all. As we start the 4th quarter, Joel Parcon pa rin po kasama si Noy Africa at si Quinn Barcarce dito sa paghatid namin ng unang laro, unang laban ng Season 4 ng Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL as Patrick Pasinos gets that inside short hook.
And if you're San Juan, that will be available for you, especially since they're bigger, as we've been saying. But on the side of Bulacan, what made that 3rd quarter interesting was after shooting 4 out of 20 in the first half, they went 4 out of 10 from the 3-point area in that 3rd quarter, and that's pretty much how they've gotten back into the game, especially with those late fast break points for them, as they've been trying to give San Juan a dose of their own medicine.
No look pass from Pasinos inside. And tatawagan ng foul itong si Libunaw.
And again, that would be a good way to force Bulacan to play defense, right, to attack them in the paint. Although it's only the 2nd personal foul, I believe, of Libunaw. Has been quite a revelation. 9.7 rebounds, almost a double-double already.
And he is plus 10 or plus 9 sa plus minus index as De Leon makes the first free throw. He has increased that lead up to 4 this time, 60-56. And better press break mula dito sa JT Bulacan Taipan. Medyo wayward lang yung pasa sa corner. Here's Libunaw. He will try a 3. That's short. Rebound goes to Teodoro. And foul will be called on Liban, I believe.
For Bulacan, it looks like they're a little more comfortable going against that pressure defense of San Juan, as opposed to in the first half, whenever they break the press, they take the first available shot. And right now, they're trying to be a little more patient, try to set up their teammates.
As that will be an offensive foul. Medyo kanina pa hinahanap yan ng Bulacan, no, from the ball handlers nitong San Juan. They finally get the call there. Gakrama Called for the hook.
And earlier it was Gakrama who was the reason why De Leon got called for an offensive foul on an illegal screen.
As De La Cruz gets that basket, cutting that lead down to 2. 60 to 58, 7 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Pasinos going inside. He will draw a foul and will take 2 at the line.
Patrick Pasinos is really going to be a defensive nightmare for any team. He's big. He has the ability to put the ball on the floor. He can put you in the post. What remains to be seen is, does he have a consistent perimeter shot, or does he have a consistent mid-range game that he can go to off the dribble? But right now, kahit ako, parang sumasakit na yung ulo ko pag iniisip ko kung ako babantay dito kay Patrick Pasinos.
Kahit ako, sumasakit na yung katawan ko. Iniisip ko pa na kung ako yung babantay dyan. As Pasinos gets the first free throw, Jacob Hizon has checked back into the game. Pasinos misses on the second. Liban nauuna si Pelaez for the easy layup.
That's how many points that Bulacan has scored, cherry picking. Easily 3 baskets already, 2 to end that that third quarter.
He's on. He will try for 3. Yes, sir.
What a clutch shot there for Hizon. That lead was only down to a solitary point.
He will try for 2 straight 3-pointers. And that forces a timeout as Jacob Hizon is on fire. They're now up 67 to 60 with 6 minutes and 58 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. We'll be back.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa.
From tip-off to final buzzer, every moment counts, and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. That is our Chef's Magic Quarter Scene Stealer. Lamang ng 7 ang makabagong San Juan Mighty Warriors. Pero nagmamadali ulit dito ang Bulacan. But they lose the ball to the baseline, not the outcome you want after a timeout.
That's right. Especially after our Chef Magic timeout. Walang magic moment that time for Bulacan, but really need to be a lot more patient as momentum seemingly starting to swing on the side of San Juan.
Mintis nga lang doon sa layup si Patrick Pasinos. Almost another steal there. Nauna, Pelaez. Trying for 3 off the back iron. It stays with Bulacan. Liban, he will miss once again. Gakrama pushing it up to Hizon. Dalawa sila ni Teodoro. Alley-oop. Interference by Pelaez. Liban attacks. That's the way you want to attack that defense.
Again, already twice here in the second half, when they've gone aggressively against their defender, they've been getting points on the board. This time it's Liban continuing to be the main force here for Bulacan. Second player in double digits for them. De La Cruz, the other one with 12.
And he converts that 3-point play, cutting that lead once again to 4. This has been a regular refrain para dito sa laban na to. Pero ang closest kanina, umabot na sa isa yan before those back-to-back threes by Jacob Hizon.
We were tied at the end of the third.
Exactly. O nga pala.
at 56. But it has been the story. Yung start ng every quarter, it's San Juan na bumubulusok. And then it's Bulacan trying to catch up on the second part of every quarter.
Pasinos, he has a mismatch there. Double team. The fadeaway is in.
It's going to be a mismatch for anybody on that Bulacan bench.
Kick out. Pelaez from the corner. No. Rebound. Bounces to De La Cruz. He will try. Still nothing going. Pasinos reaching up for that ball. Pitches it ahead. Calooy thought about giving up to Hizon. Takes it himself. Asking for a foul. None given. Nauna na naman dito ang Bulacan. Mintis nga lang doon. Etong si Faustino. To make matters worse, he's called for the loose ball foul.
At this point, it's Pasinos trying to become the interior presence, not only on the offensive end, but also on the defensive end, making the stop despite having to take on a greater number. He was at a disadvantage numbers-wise, but he was able to make that stop.
As Teodoro is now on the line, makes the first one. Medyo lumalaki na naman itong lamang ng San Juan as Bulacan is already in the penalty. 2 for 2 for Teodoro. 3-man substitution for Bulacan.
Problem here for Bulacan. They've been reliant on that three-point shot all game long, but here in the fourth, wala pa sila na-convert. 0 out of 7, I believe.
As Liban will get that floater to go up and in.
Right now, Bulacan also in the penalty. So, medyo parang nakatali yung kamay nila defensively as they don't want really to give up free throws.
Nice spin move by Teodoro. Spin cycle to the basket. Liban nagmamadali. The shot is up and in.
If you're San Juan, you're getting baskets on one end, but you're allowing some layups here for Liban.
As Hizon misses on the three. Ball is stolen by Gakrama. He's got a screen setting up for him, but foul muna dito kay Liban. And we've got a report from Quinn. Quinn, take it away.
In the last huddle of Makabagong San Juan, one message echoed clearly from head coach Renren Ritualo. That is for the bench players to make the most of their time, saying he's giving them 2 to 3 minutes to play. He says verbatim, have some pride. It was not a message of disappointment after they weren't able to defend their lead, but rather a motivation and an extra push players might need, especially coming fresh from the benches. Because sometimes a few minutes is all it takes to change the game. Gentlemen.
And thank you for that report, Quinn. At yun na nga yung nangyari kanina, di ba, nung pumasok yung second unit ng San Juan na lumapit itong Bulacan. Kaya importante yung message ni Coach Renren na have some pride as Calooy with a short jumper going in.
And again, of course, you're not only battling for minutes here in the junior MPBL, but also when you go to varsity, your school team, you're gonna be, at some point, you're gonna be fighting for slots, not only minutes. And moments like these give you the opportunity to actually advance your career.
Exactly. As we've mentioned time and again, this can also be a platform for these young ballers to make their stars shine. As ito yung hinanap mo, di ba? Outside shot mula dito kay Pasinos, pinakita niya. Narinig ka.
Medyo delayed, pero
Medyo delayed, oo.
but you like how he got that shot in the flow of the offense. He didn't have to force anything. He was left wide open. Now, if you're Bulacan, that's probably something that you'd like better. Even if he makes that, at the very least, hindi sumakit yung katawan mo, trying to stop him from getting his points in the paint.
First free throw is in para dito kay Prince de la Cruz. That lead is now at 11. 80 to 69. 3 minutes and 29 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Gakrama Trying to get away from the defense. Hizon will go up and under the reverse layup. He now has 21 points to go with 5 rebounds and 2 assists. Liban kicking it out. Pelaez for 3. Yes, sir!
JT Bulacan, Taipan, and three-pointers. That will always go together. So again, despite the dominant showing so far of San Juan here in the fourth, Bulacan still only down by 10. So it's not yet over.
As a foul is called on Pelaez on that defensive move as we take a look at this Jordanesque reverse layup na sinagot naman nitong si Pelaez with a triple.
Reggie Miller-like.
Yun. Di ba pwedeng Reggie Miller-esque?
Mahirap eh. Baka
Mahirap.
mabulol ako eh.
So Jacob Hizon going to the line. He has been head and shoulders above the opposition with 21 points. Ably supported by Joseph Calooy with 19 and Patrick Pasinos with 11. Double-double na pala si Patrick Pasinos. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
Well, this could just about be the best 5 for San Juan. Is Hizon, Pasinos, Gakrama, Calooy, Chodoro. As it's Gakrama trying to set up the offense, and you've got capable scorers all around.
At si Bulanadi showing that kaya niya rin mag-layup, hindi lang siya puro tres. Steal, but Bulanadi bobbles the possession. Here's Hizon. Jumper is up, it's short. Teodoro underneath for the putback.
Second player in double-double is Chodoro now with 11 and 10.
We've got some promise
Whoa.
here as Liban hanging in the air.
Excellent use of the off arm to be able to get that shot up. But right now they're giving up layups to San Juan.
2 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. 12-point lead para sa San Juan. If there's a time for Bulacan's 3-point shots to start falling, this is it. Calooy advancing the ball to Pasinos. Here's Hizon down to Teodoro. Calooy with a short hook, no. Liban nagmamadali. Pelaez was free at the corner pero hindi niya na parating ang bola. Here's Gakrama going up. No whistle. Ball is live. On the other end. And it looks like nagkakagiraan si De La Cruz at si Pasinos. 1 minute and change to go. And over and back. Called on Jacob Hizon. One minute and 8 seconds to go dito sa ating fourth quarter. Lamang ng 10 ang San Juan.
So barring any miracles here, looks like my curse has been lifted.
For now.
And it took the commissioner to remind us actually.
Exactly. A barrage of points mula dito sa San Juan, dito sa ating fourth quarter. They already have 32 as that is a basket and a foul for Patrick Pasinos. Josh Liban called for his fourth personal.
Really just a dominant showing, especially inside the paint for makabagong San Juan. 52 points against just 34 for Bulacan. And the thing is, for Bulacan, what should have been their weapon of choice was a three-point shot. They only have a 1 conversion advantage against San Juan despite shooting almost double the attempts. So that in itself is a big problem, especially when you're giving up almost more than 20 points in the paint.
I think that was part of the game plan, no, to shoot more from the outside given their size disadvantage. Pero it just so happens, hindi pumasok yung kanilang mga tres. And it still is part of the game plan right now and still not going in.
But it's a great recognition for them to actually shoot regular threes now. I felt like they hit on a better percentage, especially when they tried to set their shooters up. But eventually, even the bigs of San Juan, they were doing a better job closing out on the shooters of Bulacan, and that just spelled doom, especially when San Juan got out and was able to run and get those easy baskets.
Timeout on the floor with 17.9 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. It's a 13-point lead para dito sa makabagong San Juan Mighty Warriors dito sa ating Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 4. We'll be back.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin, isang pangarap, isang tagumpay.
17.9 seconds to go in the game. And that triple is in for Libunao. Too little too late, as they will just probably dribble this ball off. And so, at the end of the game, it is a 10-point win for the Makabagong San Juan Mighty Warriors, 91-81. As they start off on the right foot, itong Mighty Warriors getting their first win dito sa ating Season 4 ng Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL.
Great way to start the title defense here for Makabagong San Juan. Being able to withstand that barrage of threes for JT Bulacan Taipan. But if you're on the side of JT Bulacan Taipan, I'm really curious to see moving forward how they refine that three-point shot as their main weapon. How do they utilize that and be able to integrate that with their ability to get to the basket as being a quick team.
And a huge part of that was the different players, the different weapons that they have here in for this season, the 2026 season. And a huge part of that, yung different weapons nila is of course our player of the game, who is Jacob Hizon, finished with 23 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and I think he also had 3 out of 7 from the outside.
I believe we also have some minor awards aside from the best player of the game, of course. I believe Patrick Pasinos, one of 2 players finishing with a double-double for San Juan, 14 points, 12 rebounds. Also, Chodoro finishing with 13 points and 12 rebounds.
We're just getting ready as we take a look at, let's turn you over to Quinn. Ayan, see, that's Patrick Pasinos,
Defensive player.
defensive player of the game. And let's now...
We have another award.
Another award, and assist champ of the game. Yan si Liban ng JT Bulacan Taipan.
Finishing with 8 assists.
7, according to our record there. And now let us turn you over to Quinn for our player of the game, none other than Jacob Hizon III.
Jacob. Hi, Jacob. Yes. First win para sa Season 4 ng Junior MPBL. What a way to start your season, lalo na para sa makabagong San Juan. 23 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Is this something you've expected?
Yeah, we expected this already because we had practiced this in our we practice this every day, and we just focus on our teamwork, our defense. Yeah, that's it.
Nakita namin kanina rin, Jacob, no, lumalamang kayo pero nahahabol ng kalaban. What's something you can improve on the next games?
I think we need to improve na di kami nag-relax masyado pag lumalamang. And just keep on focusing on our defense and teamwork. Yeah.
Ano pang aabangan namin sa'yo sa mga susunod mong laro dito sa Junior MPBL?
I think we just have to wait for
Kung meron kang gustong pasalamatan, batiin, now is your time, Jacob.
I'd like to thank God and like to thank my family, my coaches, the San Juan group, my friends. That's it.
Congratulations at Team Makabagong San Juan. Ngayon, ibabalik namin kayo kay Noy Henry.
And thank you, Quinn, and congratulations on the makabagong San Juan Mighty Warriors and Jacob, he's on the third, for taking the first win dito sa ating 18 under division ng Manny Pacquiao Junior MPBL Season 4. On behalf of my partner, Noy Africa, and our courtside reporter, Quinn Barcarce, this has been Joel Parcon. We've got one game down, 2 more to go. Up next, lilipat naman tayo sa 14 and under division of this triumvirate of games between San Juan and Bulacan. This is Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 4. See you up next.